On December 26, 2024, the aviation industry was taken by surprise as images and footage emerged online showcasing not just one but two advanced Chinese aircraft. These were not ordinary jets. They appeared to be sixth-generation stealth fighters, a level of technology that even the most dominant Western nations have yet to fully perfect. This raised a significant question. Has China finally surpassed the United States in cutting-edge aircraft technology, or is there more to uncover? Let's analyze what we currently understand about this unexpected revelation, how China managed to develop such a sophisticated stealth aircraft, and whether the United States has a response in the pipeline. Have the Chinese truly taken the lead in the race for air supremacy? This is the story of the mystery behind China's new stealth fighter, potentially known as the J-36. The official name of this new aircraft has not yet been confirmed, but many believe it to be the J-36 due to the number 36011 seen on its forward fuselage. This assumption follows historical trends where earlier prototypes such as the J-20 had similar numbering before officially receiving their designations. Another indication is that the last Chinese fighter to officially enter service was the J-35, making J-36 a logical next step. However, some speculate that this might not be a fighter at all and could belong to an entirely different category of aircraft. Investigating this development was no simple task. There are countless Chinese reports, technical papers, and news articles to sift through, and time constraints make it even more challenging when creating content like this. That's where Highlight AI became an invaluable resource. Unlike conventional AI assistants, this software can handle a vast range of tasks, from summarizing lengthy YouTube videos to fact-checking sources using real-life research papers. For instance, when I requested a comparison between the F-22 Raptor and the supposed J-36, it delivered a remarkably detailed and insightful analysis. It also refines writing, manages email replies, and even analyzes financial data. When it's time to publish content, its optimization tool ensures the video is fine-tuned for maximum engagement on social media. If you're looking to save time and get to the essentials, you should definitely check it out. The link is in the description. As of now, we don't have complete confirmation regarding the aircraft's intended role, but two primary theories seem plausible. It might be a high-speed interceptor or a next-generation strike fighter, comparable to the F-15E or Su-34 but integrated with modern stealth capabilities. This speculation is largely based on its sheer size. In the available footage, the J-36 appears somewhat larger than the J-20, which is already an enormous fighter. This suggests that it is designed to handle a significant payload. Supporting evidence includes its reinforced landing gear, likely engineered to evenly distribute its substantial weight. A particularly unexpected revelation is that this aircraft possesses three engines, an unusual design choice in modern fighter jets. While three-engine fighters have existed in the past, such as the experimental Cold War-era North American XB-51, witnessing a contemporary version is surprising. The positioning of these engines provides key insights. From the front view, two air intakes are situated on the lower fuselage, while a third intake is positioned on top. This may indicate that the engines serve distinct purposes. The configuration of these intakes and the aircraft's angular design suggest a top speed exceeding Mach 2, with a high probability of supercruise capability. There are two intriguing theories regarding the third engine. One possibility is that it functions as a scramjet, enabling the aircraft to exceed Mach 3 speeds. Alternatively, the aircraft may utilize all three engines for high-speed cruising but deactivate two and rely solely on the central engine when operating in stealth mode, similar to the concept applied in the B-2 and B-21 stealth bombers. A third and more straightforward explanation is that the aircraft's size necessitates additional thrust, and the top intake is simply a practical solution. Another remarkable feature is its large central weapons bay, seemingly designed to carry cruise missiles or other heavy ordnance. Some images suggest additional side weapon bays, potentially housing smaller air-to-air missiles for self-defense. The wings exhibit a diamond-shaped double delta design, incorporating control surfaces reminiscent of those on stealth bombers like the B-2 and B-21. Lacking a conventional tail, the aircraft likely relies on multiple elevons and split rudders for maneuvering, and it appears to utilize differential thrust control through its engines, which would grant it surprising agility despite its considerable size. One particularly fascinating detail is the presence of what appear to be two side-looking radar units on the forward fuselage, similar to those seen on the Su-57. Additionally, two unknown electro-optical sensors are visible, though their exact function remains a mystery. They could serve as an equivalent to the electro-optical targeting system EEOTS found on the F-35 and J-20, or they might represent an entirely new capability. Another critical observation is that this aircraft is definitely piloted. The cockpit is clearly visible, and given its dimensions, it might even accommodate both a pilot and a weapons systems officer seated side by side, similar to the Su-34. At the rear, the exhaust nozzles resemble those on the YF-23, but the available imagery lacks sufficient clarity to make a conclusive judgment. Regardless, the appearance of this jet in public airspace confirms that China is actively conducting test flights. Was the United States caught off guard? Not exactly. This development had been anticipated for some time. As early as 2019, Dr. Wang Ang of Avic, the company behind Chengdu Aircraft Corporation, announced that China was actively working on a next-generation fighter. While such claims are often viewed with skepticism, subsequent Chinese media reports in 2021 reinforced these statements. Later that year, satellite imagery revealed a large, diamond-shaped aircraft at a Chinese aerospace facility, though it was largely dismissed as either a drone or an experimental testbed. Then in 2022, General Mark D. Kelly, then head of the U.S. Air Combat Command, confirmed that China was indeed developing sixth-generation fighter technology. By 2023, Avic released a promotional video featuring a CGI rendering of a tailless next-generation aircraft, fueling further speculation. Many expected China to finally unveil its long-awaited H-20 stealth bomber. Instead, on December 26, 2024, they introduced the J-36. Some may question whether China is truly capable of such rapid advancements. However, the reality is that the People's Liberation Army Air Force has been consistently progressing. Not long ago, China's Air Force relied on outdated designs, but today it operates advanced aircraft like the J-20 and J-35. Much of this progress builds upon foundational stealth technology pioneered by the U.S., particularly concepts dating back to the 1970s, such as the faceted hopeless diamond design of the F-117 Nighthawk. So what is the real purpose of this aircraft? A strong possibility is that it functions as a stealthy tactical bomber, capable of carrying advanced weaponry deep into enemy territory. Given China's ongoing development of the GHX, a potential strike aircraft, this new jet might fit into that role, offering a long-range, stealthy strike platform ideal for operations across the Pacific. If this is the case, it would serve as a formidable deterrent capable of precision strikes on distant targets. Alternatively, the notion that this is an interceptor seems less likely, as China already has the J-20 fulfilling that role. Some may argue that this isn't a true sixth-generation fighter, and that's a fair point. It depends on how we define sixth-generation technology. If you're expecting an autonomous hypersonic war machine, we aren't there yet. However, this could still be an exceptionally advanced 5th-gen plus fighter and a major leap forward for China's Air Force. Interestingly, this isn't the only new Chinese aircraft. A second jet, developed by Shenyang Aircraft Corporation, was also spotted. This one appears to be smaller than the J-36, but still comparable in size to a flanker, suggesting it could be another advanced fighter. As for the American response, U.S. officials claim that their own next-generation fighter prototypes are already undergoing secret test flights. Now we wait to see how Lockheed Martin and other defense contractors respond. Could 2025 finally be the year we witness the unveiling of the American next-gen fighter prototype? And does China have even more surprises in store? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for further updates.